Hi there, this is Emily from the Oil Region Library Association. This week's Adult Summer Quest activity is plastic bottle bird feeders. You'll have just seen me showing you in the video all the materials that you'll need to make your own bird feeder. The first, obviously, being a plastic bottle. So you can use any type of plastic bottle you want, any size, it doesn't matter. You'll need to have a perch. So you can use dowel rods, you can use popsicle sticks. You'll see that in the video I used a pencil and I used a wooden spoon. Then you'll need string or twine to hang up your bird feeder, and you'll need something to cut with. So it's easy enough to make. You'll just want to cut holes in the plastic bottle that are just big enough for your perch to slide through. You don't want a lot of extra space for food to fall out where you're placing your perch. And then above each perch that you place, you'll want to cut a hole about 1 inch above them to act as a feeding port for your bird. So you need to give them room to sit on their perch and still be able to reach their food. You'll see that I cut one of my feeding ports right above my wooden spoon because the spoon is going to act as a tray for the birds to eat out of. So basically what I've been doing so far is just cutting out the holes for the perches, making sure they fit, and cutting the holes for the feeding ports. And that's going to take up most of your time because it's sometimes a little difficult to cut the holes out depending on what you're using to cut them with. I have a utility knife and I ended up using scissors at one point to help me out a little bit. So just make sure you're careful with whatever you're using to cut with. So you can see here I'm wrapping some twine around the perches where they're coming out of the bottle. The bottle I'm using is made of a thicker plastic, so there were a lot of sharp edges that were sticking out. So I'm trying to disguise those and cover them up with a little bit of twine. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of twine and I'm going to tie them around opposite sides of the neck of the bottle, and that's what I'm using to hang my bird feeder. And then you're done. Here's a picture of the finished product. You can see the 2 pieces of twine there coming down, so it's not hung up in the tree just yet, but that's what I'll use to hang it. Here's another picture. This one, the bird feeder, is actually filled with bird seed. So you can see how the spoon is supposed to work as a perch and as a feeding tray for the birds. You can see the food spilling out from the bottle right onto the spoon. We would love to see your bird feeder or any birds that decide to stop by. Share pictures with us on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at ORLA Libraries. Have fun and thanks for watching.